Hi guys, it's Buttons. Welcome back to my channel. So, I've been hanging on to this theory for a while that Miss Girl Natalie is working with the Supreme. Now, why do I think that? I will give you the answer to why I think she's working with the Supreme. Also, this is just my theory. It may or may not be true, but if it is, that would definitely be something. It would be kind of crazy if my theory is true. So, as we all know, in the Miraculous World Paris special, there's this council that was mentioned called the Supreme, right? So, in reverse, Gabriel was the one who said something about the Supreme and the Supreme wanting the miraculous or something like that, right? So now it all ties together in my head if you connect the dots, because we don't know much about the Supreme other than it's a council that wants the miraculous in their universe. But why do they want the miraculous? Now, this other universe that we've seen could possibly be foreshadowing something, because Miraculous likes to do this thing where they foreshadow things that are going to happen in the future and stuff like that. So now, like I said, I've had this theory in my mind for quite a while, and I never came around to making a video about it until now, because if it's such a good theory, then I obviously need to make a video about it, and you guys know, you just know how much I love yapping about Miraculous. If you see my last video, you would know. And any of my other videos where I talk about Miraculous, like the season 6 spoilers and Marinette getting akumatized, potentially getting akumatized. Now, the thing I'm here to talk. So, like I was saying, we don't know much about the Supreme, but I feel like as the show goes on, we're going to learn more about the Supreme and how long and everything else. But mainly, this video is mainly just focusing on the Supreme and if Natalie could possibly be a part of the Supreme. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is that if you count these little doors, there's 12 doors. And each door could possibly be a member of the council or of the Supreme. Where Supreme Council kind of has a ring to it. So, Natalie could be potentially working with the Supreme, like I said multiple times already. This is just my theory. I don't know if it's true or not. Hopefully it is. But we do know that there was once a time when Gabriel was still alive that Natalie was working with Gabriel to get the Miraculous as Mayura. But since she was using the Peacock Miraculous when it was still damaged, she couldn't really do much to help Gabriel. But what I think is she never wanted to help Gabriel back then. What if, okay, here's another theory. What if Natalie was only working with Gabriel back then as Mayura to, like, what if Natalie was trying to manipulate Gabriel into not getting the Miraculous so Natalie could have the Miraculous for herself and make a wish for herself? That could be possible. Like, I just thought of that randomly because it all makes sense. And like Thomas Ashok has said, things in the show, it's not a coincidence. There's certain little details. This is why we go back and watch episodes, because there's things that we've missed and we haven't really picked up on. So if she potentially was trying to manipulate Gabriel to stop trying to get to the Miraculous so that she could get the Miraculous for herself and make a wish for herself, that would be kind of crazy. Now, back to these little doors we see here. There's 12 members, right? And one of them is the head. So technically there's 12 members and a head, but the head of the leader of the council is still a member. And I think the head of the council is Natalie's dad, which in one scene we say, one of these doors, I think it's this one that's lit up right here. I can't really make out what that's supposed to be, but it looks like a trident, if I'm not mistaken. I might be a little crazy. And she says, "Yes, Father." And that kind of resembles how Gabriel was always fiddling with his ring on his finger, saying, "Yes, Father." And Adrian would do whatever he said, because we all know Adrian's a sentient monster and there's no denying it. It's been confirmed by the writers. It was confirmed that Adrian was a sentient monster in the episode Where Papa's. Okay, I'm sorry I keep jumping topics, but I keep thinking of things that make sense. Now, you see these, like, different symbols on the doors. What if each member of the council has a Miraculous that we don't know about yet? Like, that could be potentially what this council is. Like, what if the universe where Shadybug and Claw Noir came from is like these council people are from that universe, but they somehow like transport. Okay, they're from that universe when Shadybug and Clown Noir were in Paris, but they like managed to communicate from somebody in the real timeline with the current timeline. That's what I think. I had a theory. I had another theory, but I just forgot what I was gonna say. What was that? What was I gonna say? Anyways. So, Natalie could possibly be doing this to protect Adrian, or not, because Adrian is Cat Noir, and I think the council and Natalie, they're all working together to get the miraculous, to get Marinette's and Adrian's miraculous to make a wish. Oh, wait a minute. So, in the London special, Natalie had found out that Marinette was Ladybug, right? So, what if she's just using Marinette to her advantage to get her miraculous? Oh my god, I'm coming up with too many theories. Yeah, but that's gonna be it for this video. If there's something else that comes to my mind that I want to talk about, I will definitely make a video about it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more miraculous content. And have a great day and stay miraculous.